I can leave it.
To the flag of the United States of America.
Kern.
I'm here.
Cody.
Here,
Counselor Higgins.
here.
Counselor Miller. Here. Mayor Pointer. Here. And Mayor Kinsey. So the next item is citizen comments. And, do we have any citizen comments tonight?
Sorry for my.
All right. State your name, speak.
Kimberly Ritter. Hi, everybody. I'm a resident here. My husband and I live on North 8th dollar store. And as everybody is probably pretty familiar, there are several things on Facebook, several groups. And over the last several years, some of them have had comments posted that are quite ranging from just on the low end being antagonistic to on the high end being basically bold-faced untruths. A lot of people have on both sides have had things said about them which are unkind and ugly and everything else. I thought maybe with the vote having been done, you guys being put in place, the other things on the ballot being done, that maybe that would cool off. Doesn't appear to have. And I noticed that last night, because I tend to be up late, there was a post that was posted for the betterment of Lakeside, also known as What's Up Lakeside, by a former Lakeside City employee, which I objected to. Her comment, and I quote, "I tried to look for the packet for tomorrow night's city council meeting. Their packet only contains the agenda. What they hiding?" And I thought, you know, the new council isn't even in place yet. Haven't even been sworn in. And already this person is starting with derogatory comments. So I responded to her. And in my old job with the Inspector General's office at the U.S. Department of Transportation, we had to be very careful how we worded things. We could not give any indication of any impropriety or any citing of one particular side. So I asked her, you know, they haven't even been in office. Why are you being so negative about it? So things go back and forth a bit. And she finally, when I asked her, you know, why she was being so negative, she made a comment that really disturbed me. And I think it should disturb all of you. Her comment about things being hidden or whatever, she stated, because I worked there and was told many times that there were things that they didn't think the citizens needed to know. I object to that. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But for now, I know there's certain things on the board, personnel issues and stuff you can't say anything about. But the implication here is, according to her, that things have been hidden. And I'm hoping that with the new council and the new mayor, that any slight idea that there's impropriety, that there's a lack of where the citizens themselves can see what's going on and there's support and there's evidence and there's whatever, and people answer questions and talk to us. That's what I'm hoping to see. I don't know about everybody else, but I am sick to damn death of the nastiness that has gone on in the city for the last several years. Some from some groups, some from others, some in response to things that are said. It's wrong, and we need to act like freaking adults for the first time. It needs to stop. And maybe part of how that stops is there being openness and everything from the council about what's going on. I think that's not too much to ask. We need to have some adults here.
Once again, there's never been anything hidden or not allowed to be out in the public. I've always been transparent. If people would take the time to come and say, I know I'm not supposed to respond to these kind of things, but enough is enough. All right, anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Charles McMurtry.
And I wanted everybody to know that Sherry and Frank Kinsey are very close friends of ours. We have known them for many years. And they have always been the best friends that we've ever had. I believe that Sherry is going to help to lead our city in the right direction, where everybody is happy, their needs are met, and we have good friends to appreciate at all times. I thank you for the opportunity to express our love for them because our friendship is so long. Probably most people wouldn't believe it, but we still trust them in dealing with our lives. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Hi, everyone. Should be now Lakeside resident. Wanted to say not just for myself, but all of Lakeside riders, all of the other groups I'm involved with, the Lakeside Business Association. Every single one of us are really appreciative of all your time that you put forth while you were here. We appreciate you working with us on the events and grants and ballot measures. And it does feel like an open door policy where we're able to come in and ask questions and speak to you all at coffee with the mayor or in office or on the phone. And it's been an amazing journey. Thank you all. And to the incoming group, thank you guys for giving up your time.
Is that it? All right, thank you all for taking your time. Appreciate it. We'll move on to the next item with the consent agenda, which consists of routine items of business. Number one is approval of December 8th minutes for the regular city council meeting. Number two is acceptance of reports, acceptance of December expense and payroll and documents, and number three is monthly update reports of the planning commission and library.
I make a motion that we approve of the December minutes, the December expense and payroll reports, and the reports from the library and planning.
I'll second.
What's been made by Councilor Hearn, seconded by Councilor Kinsey to approve the consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And number six, as the rules say in our rule book, we need to acknowledge election results, so I'll turn that over to.
All right. The election certification results were included in your packet. So I'm just gonna hit the totals, which is what was certified. I just put them out of order. Sorry. For the I knew I was going to mess it up and I said it 10 times before. Psilocybin, the mushroom ballot measure. Total votes cast were 1,159. There were 786 yes votes, 373 no votes. ATV access, 1,171 votes cast, 624 yes, 547 no. City council, 2-year term. Find it. Let's read it. Councilor Hearn, 595 votes. Smith, 602 votes. City council, 4-year term. Got pages and pages here. Sorry, apologize. I had this all. Here we go. Total votes 2,323. Sarah Coates 548. Mary Kenyon 394. Alan Pointer 553. Charlene Higgins 328. And Alicia Douglas 447. Mayor votes was 805. Total cast 609 for Sherry Kinsey. And that is your results.
Thank you. Goes in the record. And now we're moving on to the moment everyone's been waiting for, swearing in a new.
I'm gonna ask him what he did.
And Olivia.
You ready?
Sure.
Yeah, stand.
I do.
Yeah. Okay, see me. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Yeah. I, Sherry Kinsey, do solemnly. How much can you do at one time? I, Sherry Kinsey, do solemnly swear and affirm
I, Sherry Kennedy, do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
that I will
support
support
the
the
Constitution
Constitution
and laws
and laws of the United States of America
and of the state of Oregon
and of the state of Oregon
and of the city charter
and of the city charter
and the ordinance of the city of Lakeside,
and the ordinance of the city of Lakeside.
and that I will to the best of my ability,
And I will, to the best of my ability,
faithfully and lawfully perform the duties of mayor
faithfully and lawfully perform the duties of mayor
for the city of Lakeside for which I am about to assume.
for the city of Lakeside, for which I am about to assume.
Congratulations.
So with that, I turn this gavel over to the new mayor, and I present the Honorable Mayor Sherry Kinsey. Thank you, Sherry.
Well, and I should mention that I have certificates that you guys are gonna have to sign, and we'll have to take copies and stuff, and then we'll get them to you at the end. Mayor, do not leave. We have a presentation. Nice.
Shut the door.
Yeah. So, made lovingly by Counselor Kern, the citizens and staff and all, as many residents as we could get, business owners, everybody that we could, signed a quilt squares and wrote something on it. So you have a bunch of messages, so you're gonna have to find a friend who can spend, an hour reading.
That you can do
it. But they're beautiful.
It is really.
Thank you.
You betcha, thank you.
Yeah. And so the back says, there's actually, I'll read the back. There's a quilt square that says, presented to Mayor James Edwards by the city of Lakeside and its citizens in appreciation of his service. Thank you for your dedication to the office of mayor. Lakeside, Oregon, January 12th, 2023. And it's.
How nice.
I'll keep you warm.
Wonderful.
Fill it up for you and keep it over here.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Stay right there. Yep.
We also have a plaque here that I want to present to you on behalf of the city of Lakeside. It says, presented to James Edwards in appreciation of your outstanding service and dedication to the citizens of the city of Lakeside, Oregon.
And thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get it on your.
Yeah. And then there is cake for afterwards, and there's coffee. So
James, stick around.
yeah.
Hang around, there's cake and coffee.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get them a chair. I forgot to do that.
June has one right next to her.
All right.
Pretty close to the door.
That's what he said. That's what he told me. He goes, give me a chair next to the door. Should I put these back in phone?
There are 10 spots on the
Quilt.
quilt.
If you
that
didn't sign.
You weren't able to sign it, why it'd be available for signatures and comments.
Okay. Ready to
Now, well,
Wait a minute. All right, now we have swearing in of the new council members.
Yep. So yeah, we'll have the counselors all stand. We'll do your swearing in. We're gonna do you all at once, so you can do the. Yep, sure.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I love you. Sure, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Thank you for your service and everything you've done. Good. We appreciate that.
Ooh, big chair. Block the door so it may. Doesn't leak.
Okay. Good. It spelled right.
No, she asked, did you make sure? And I said, nope.
Oh, I made sure. It's very clear about that. All right, guys. Counselors elect and
Tom, you're lucky.
I know.
you want to do it just for fun? All right, right hand. I state your name.
I, Karen Hart,
Do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States of America
to support the Constitution and laws of the United States of America
and of the state of Oregon
and of the state of Oregon
and the city charter and ordinances
and the city charter and ordinances
of the city of Lakeside,
of the city of Lakeside,
and that I will, to the best of my ability,
and I will, to the best of my ability,
faithfully and lawfully perform the duties of city councillor
faithfully and lawfully perform the duties of city councillor
for the city of Lakeside, for which I'm about to assume.
for the city of Lakeside, for which I'm about to assume.
Like you all passed. I was getting them longer and longer just to see it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, and I have binders for you all. They have your names on the side, on the binder. So.
And then do you have Douglas?
I have them all. I have everything. They have, is it yours?
This is mine.
I'm gonna use yours first. So inside your binders in the front cover is a little bit about meetings and how to run a meeting or Robert's rules, a little easy cheat sheet. You have the council, you have the charter, you have the council rules and procedures, and then behind our council rules and procedures, I put the LOC model council rules and procedures. So if you're looking through it and you see something that you like, we can change, and you can have a workshop and we can change our council rules and procedures if you see something you'd like to add or something that they have in there that you want to implement. And then I also took just a couple chapters from the Oregon Municipal Handbook, which is, I put chapter 3 in there, which is all about municipal officials. And then chapter 9, which is your public meetings law. And then also chapter 10, which is working with the public. And so those were the 3 I thought were relevant. You can go back and read it online. It's a whole book that has a lot more than that. So those are for you.
I know.
I do. I was using it.
You do really bad. I spelled my name wrong, but okay. All right. All right. Now we have election of the council president. Are there nominations?
Nominate Don Miller.
I second that.
I will have to respectfully accept that, only because in the event that something happened, I don't think I'd have the time to. But thank you.
Well, I was going to nominate Karen Hearn.
I'll second that.
I was going to nominate Alan White.
Wait,
I was
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
second that.
whoa, whoa, okay, hold on. Who's second?
I did.
Sarah, okay. Okay. I'm caught up. Any other?
Any other
Anybody else
nominations?
want to nominate?
So because there's more than one, you have to do it by ballot, which I just happen to have prepared.
Rock, paper, scissors?
I wish, no. I made these up myself.
Take one, pass it on.
Yeah, well, I'd put DNA on it, but
Yeah.
yeah, so you get one, don't take two. For the first one. There enough?
No. Two more.
And then when you're done, you can fold them in half, pass them back down, and I'll tally results. Do you need pins, implements? Somebody could play Jeopardy music. So it's 4-3, Councilwoman Hearn.
Thank you.
Present.
All right. Lakeside District Board Committee reports. And if along with this, we also get to sign in whoever wants to be there. There an airport report, a report on the airport meeting?
No, we're trying to schedule a meeting for February.
Okay.
Wait.
Watershed.
Yeah. Ended their meeting Tuesday night and there's more talk about the wetland restoration projects going on in Pig Creek and Benson Creek. Fish numbers are pretty dismal really right now. I just haven't seen what hopefully they'll pick up. That's about it.
Are you interested in staying on that?
Yes.
Okay. Water District.
Yes, I attended both meetings in December and January. In December, they discussed raising the water rates. We're still looking into that. Utility clerk Karen Bennett is retiring and resigning of February 1st, 2023. The post for a 3-day a week office assistant will be posted with an employment agency. We discussed a new routine for on-call employees to make sure that one was an on-call for 24 hours, give them a break. Safety issues were discussed. A new computer system was installed. They're still working the bugs out. Discussion of chemical pumps for the sewer or the water system or need of repair and replacement. One-stop funding application was sent in. And January 8th, 2023, Water Board. The on-call policy was put on hold pending legal review. The computer program is working as planned, but still needs some updates and adjustments. Repairs of the pump was scheduled and time schedule was presented and motion to accept the schedule was made. They're going to be repairing the pumps one at a time. The Allen pump was first one to be repaired. Funds were made available and parts to be ordered. The one-step grant funding application was received and meetings are to be set up for that presentation. The utility clerk posting is up. So far, they've had one applicant. There was a discussion of a item not on the agenda. There's too much chlorine in the water on Sarah Lane. Discussion was that it was a dead-end street and therefore it could not circulate. So far, the only solution right now is to physically drain the pipe every month or so, and new pipes are in the planning stage, but you need necessary funding, which the one step is hopefully will come through. And that's the end of my report.
And are you interested?
Yes.
Staying on that?
Yes, I
Great,
will.
thank you. 10 Mile Lakes Association. I don't know if anybody attended that.
I don't know that they had another meeting. I think the mayor attended the last one.
Okay, we are looking,
They skipped January's meeting.
oh, okay, we are looking for somebody that would be willing to attend those. And, if anybody would like to do that, bring us a report.
When are the meetings?
I'm not sure on that. Does
They're
anybody-
right.
Wednesday, I believe,
Huh?
second Wednesday.
Second Wednesday in the
Yeah.
month
Lodge.
at the lodge.
At what time?
It used to be at 6, I think it's at 5:30 now, because
All right. Gosh, and I can't because of prior commitments.
I'll try to attend.
Okay. All right. Fire district.
Well, we met last night and we're working on digitizing all of our records, getting them into the computer, which will make things much easier and simpler to find. We're still speculating about a north side fire station, and in discussions with the Port of Coos Bay, they've said that they're planning an overpass over the railroad tracks. So that might solve part of that problem. And we have an election coming up. We have 3 board members up for election, so if you're interested, sign up. And that is about it.
Do we have to talk or anything?
Oh, ooh. Sorry.
And Lakeside Business Association, I don't think there's, have they had a meeting or has anybody?
I put them on there. They're new. I just put it on there as if you want to have a liaison or not.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever actually had them on the agenda for a liaison spot.
If you want, you can say.
Okay,
Because I have time.
Sarah has offered to do the Lakeside Business Association. All right. City manager report.
Very short tonight. One thing, we have ongoing sewer issues on Kings Avenue. And so we are now to the point where we're going to have to use some funding to figure out what the issue is. And so we're going to probably pull some funds from contracted engineering services to see if we have a solution to correct the problem. That is my only
That is
update.
it.
And congratulations to everybody and to the mayor.
And she inadvertently left off the mayor's report.
I did. It was not.
But that's okay. I can do this. I'd like to thank you all for your support and thank everybody for everything. I see the city moving in the right direction. And as I said, you know, I ran on transparency, and that's what everybody should know exactly what's going on. It's your city, not ours. So, okay. Council comments. Councilor Hearn.
I want to thank the Mayor Edwards and Charlene for their dedication and work. And for everybody who helped make the quilt. All I did was sew it together. You guys made it possible. And I thought of that idea because that way the mayor can wrap himself in all the happy thoughts. And I looked at them, there's no bad thoughts.
You're all good.
They're all good thoughts. I look forward to serving the city of Lakeside in the next 2 years. And as far as the transparency, we're doing everything we can. The people just have to come to the meetings. Because no matter what they say on Facebook, they're going to disagree. So in regards to that, we're working on our own Facebook page and website. And if you want the facts, that will be where to send everybody once we get it up and running. Thank you very much for everything. And we'll see you when we see you. Yes, at all the events and everything.
Yes.
I just like to say thank you for the votes, everyone, and thank you, Mayor James and Charlene, for your years of service and helping Lakeside go in the right direction. I think we have a really strong panel up here. And I'm also for transparency. I'm not really on Facebook. I try to stay out of it because it's too much for me. I was in it when I first moved here and it got too much for me. So you probably won't see me on there at all because it's too much. So, but if you guys have any questions or anything, get a hold of me and I'll try to get you as much information as I can.
I would also like to thank Mr. James Edwards and Charlene Higgins. And that we're gonna miss them. I'm really going to miss hanging out with them here. And thank you everybody for bringing me back to city council. And that's pretty much it. I could say the same thing too. I'm looking forward to the direction Lakeside.
All right. Counselor Douglas. What's for to say? I don't know. I believe so much scope, right? I don't know.
I hope so.
I agree with everything that Councilor Hearn, Smith, and Coates has said, so I won't repeat it. Thank you for the votes. I'm also all for transparency. I used to be on Facebook a lot. Now I just don't have time for it. But I'm always open if somebody wants to send me a message, email. I'm always open to questions. I'll get you the answers if I don't know it myself. But yeah, Facebook's just too much drama and not worth it. But I'm here if you need me.
All right. Counselor Miller.
Congratulations, everybody, council members. Thank you for your willingness to step up and help make this a better place to live. So I'm looking forward to working with all you guys. Here we go.
Counselor Warner.
Well, thank you, James, and thank you, Charlene. And welcome to our new counselors, new ideas, change. It's a good thing. You know, we've always been transparent. I think we always will. That's my goal.
And I forgot to thank you, James and Charlene, for your service, and especially you, James, for your mentorship for me and just being there when I had questions. Thank you.
My pleasure, Tom.
All right, I get to go last. First off, I would like to ask council to approve an expenditure for a computer system for my office, which I will have an office. And the amount of $1,725. And that is, will be set up, of course, property of City Hall. But it would be nice to be able to be in here and be able to keep up and not have to do everything at home and on my personal computer.
She needs a motion.
I make the motion to accept expenditure for you to get a computer, because I firmly believe that you should not be using your personal computer for government.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Councilor Douglas and second by Councilor Pointer. Any more discussion? All approve?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Yeah, take my laptop. Okay, now after my comments. I would like to thank James and Charlene for your service. James has helped me tremendously in especially pushing me to do this. But I've been watching and learning as I've gone along, and I've learned a lot from him, and I really appreciate everything that he's done. And Charlene, same with you. You were a great mentor. And all I want is for the citizens of Lakeside to be represented. We want to know. We want to know your concerns. We want to know what is going on so that we can help you. This is our town too. But we were elected to represent you. And whether or not we agree with everything, we still will represent you to the best of our ability, or I will. Can't speak for everybody. You're on your own. But I do appreciate, thank you for all the votes and thank you for your confidence. And hopefully everything goes smooth from here on out. But if not, we'll write it together. All right. And I think that's it. Anybody have anything else? Is there anybody else want to say anything? That's all you over there wishing.
Writing.
You should remember to yourself.
All right. Meeting is adjourned.